Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Ben on the Lover of Tech channel. Such a crazy thing is happening right now. Guess what phone I have with me? The Mate 20 Pro. Just announced today. Thank you to my mate Damien Wilde. He actually was at the event in London and I literally just bumped into him. I was like, yo, I've got to see this phone. I'm literally excited to see this phone. I did a live stream reaction to it. Now we're here. We're going to unbox this phone. Let's see what comes in the box. And let's just see the initial feel of the phone on what Huawei have got to offer with this phone. This is one of 4 phones that they just announced. Again, stick around. Let's unbox it and let's see what this phone is about. So this is the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, Huawei's flagship device. This is what we have here. This is the box. On the side here, what you can see is the Mate 20 Pro. I don't know if there's any specs at the back of it, but just the standard, things that are on there. Very kind of clean box. You've got the triple camera Leica brand in here as well. So yeah, this is very interesting. And let's unbox it slowly. Whew. Let's take this in the centerpiece. Hold on to it first. This is a colored button. And there you are, the co-engineered triple camera system from Huawei, co-engineered with Leica. This is finally the triple camera system that I've been asking for. A main camera, a telephoto zoom, and an ultra wide angle with yeah, I'm just excited, but this is it. We're gonna put the phone on the side for a moment. So mind me, this is like a very impromptu unboxing. Again, shout out to Damien for hooking up the unboxing experience. Just your usual book. Actually, it comes with a case, a nice silicone case on there. Quick start guide. So that's actually really appreciated considering it does come with a glass back. So it comes with the case. So we'll put that aside as well. And then, oh my goodness. My goodness. Are you seeing that? This is the Huawei Supercharged. Max wattage of 40 watts. Crazy. Yes, please. So we're going to put that to the side as well. Look into the box. What you get with it is your Type-C cables that come with it as well. So if we take that apart, yep. I do like the touch of the little purple inside the Type-A part of the Type-C cable. So there's that too. Put that to the side. USB Type-C earbuds as well. I don't know if this is universal audio, so I don't know if it's proprietary to Huawei's USB Type-C, but I know that Google actually did do their own universal USB Type-C audio, which is great. And you've got the 3.5mm headphone adapter to Type-C as well, so that's appreciated. Really nicely done. That is it with the unboxing of what's in the parts. And let's bring the phone back to center. This is it, the Mate 20 Pro. I'm gonna peel this. Oh, look at this. So this is the emerald green color actually. So let me try and see if I can show the color finish off. Oh. And finally, glass at the back with wireless charging. And not just any wireless charging, we're talking about reverse wireless charging. Talk about confidence in your battery. I don't even know how this is gonna work, but this is next level confidence. 4,200 milliamp hour battery with reverse wireless charging and fast supercharging at 40 watts. This is something that is, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, but this is the emerald green. You can kind of see like a sheen finish to it as well. That's the triple camera system with the LED flash, co-engineered by Leica. You've got the colored power button as well, which is red, which is kind of a nice touch, I guess. The volume rocker as well, not as separate buttons, but as a rocker. Other sides here are clean. No headphone port. But you do get IP68 water and dust resistance as well, so which is great. They've stepped up. Let's press it. Let's turn this on. Probably didn't press it long enough. There we go, Huawei. Look, this is like a straight up unfiltered classic style unboxing. So time is limited, but I just had to get this done. I had to get this done. Initial impressions, it's got that kind of like 3D glass, 2.5D glass curved feel in the hand. So it's actually very comfortable. So what you're looking at here is a display resolution of 3120 by 1440p, wide quad high definition plus resolution. It is an AMOLED panel, which definitely is my favorite. Again, I've been spoiled by Razer and what they do with the high refresh rate, but right now when it comes to deep blacks, contrast, color rendition, as well as just how things just pop on the screen, AMOLED is the way to go. But finally, they've been able to put a high resolution AMOLED panel in there that is not on the special edition. So if you remember last time, it was actually on the Mate RS Porsche Design Edition that had the in-display fingerprint scanner and the high resolution. So now they've brought it down to the Pro edition of the phone. This is much more accessible to people. Like, excuse me if I sound a bit excited, but you don't really get an opportunity most of the time to actually able to do something like this. And props to Huawei, this is a phone that has actually got me excited. So while the phone is still booting up, what you're looking at here is a glass on metal design. You're looking at Gorilla Glass 5. It's a 4,200 milliamp hour battery. Huawei's Kirin 980 7nm chip, which is arguably on the Android space one of, if not the most powerful chipset that you can get in a Android flagship phone right now, which you get props for it. You've got 6 gigabytes of RAM, you've got 128 gigabytes of storage, you've got Huawei supercharging, you've got this new hybrid nano dual SIM, dual SD card. It's just crazy. So it's like you can have 2 nano SIMs at the same time, or a nano SD card, which is kind of like a proprietary version of an SD card from Huawei. So I'm probably gonna miss a lot of things, but I'm literally just trying to get this unboxing done as quickly as I can. So wait for the setup. I'm just gonna go through the setup and I'm gonna come back to you guys. Right, so we are in the main homepage. I've not set nothing up, but I'm just looking at it, and the bottom bezel is really nice and trim. This was one of the complaints that I had on the P20 Pro, that as much as I do prefer fingerprint scanners at the front, with this new 19:9 or 19.5:9 or 18:9 aspect ratio, I do prefer that the fact that this fingerprint scanner is nowhere near to the front. More screen, you do have the cutout, the notch, whichever one people want to call it, and it's kind of like a necessary evil because Huawei have improved it and have added an advanced facial unlock 3D scanning biometric scanner. So there is actually a high security layer to it where you can use it to authenticate and use it for payment, as well as having the in-display fingerprint scanner. And actually, when I was doing my live stream reaction, some people were worried that the fingerprint scanner actually in the display was kind of in a weird position, but I actually feel like already using it in this position where it's kind of like in the middle of the screen, you don't have to do any thumb gymnastics with it. You can just go right into the middle, press on it, and it can unlock. I don't think I'll be able to set it up right now, but I'll see if I can set it up quickly. But just by initial swiping through the menu and the UI, it feels as buttery smooth. If you know anything about the Emotion UI, EMUI, this is running on Android version 9, Android Pie. There isn't an app tray by default, so it's kind of like everything on the home screen as it is. One thing I do like about the cutout is that you do get to see your battery percentage there as well, so you can actually see what battery you're on. Initially, the phone it feels well balanced. The weight distribution is quite nice. It doesn't feel too heavy in the hand. It definitely feels compact, and it's definitely down to the fact that the tall aspect ratio makes it more of a narrow device. And if you can see here, it fits nice in the hand and it feels very comfortable. Again, I've expressed it. I'm still not necessarily a fan of the cutout. I'm not a fan of the notch, but one thing I do appreciate is the fact that it's a necessary evil. They've been able to put an advanced biometric facial unlocking system on there, and they've given us an in-display fingerprint scanner. This phone is literally like the showstopper phone. It feels like the bells and whistles, the kitchen sink phone. And man, I feel like my Note 9 is threatened at the minute. I gotta say this for people, man. I feel like my Note 9 is threatened. So far, just looking at this phone looks nice. It feels nice. I've definitely turned the brightness of the display down just so it's easier to see on the camera. But let's just bump up the display a little bit. In my impressions, the display looks very bright. It's not bad. I'm gonna compare it to the iPhone XS. And yeah, both to me, you probably won't be able to see it on camera, but both to me are looking very bright and vibrant. But again, if I can get more time with it, I'll be able to test what the brightness is. I'm going to turn the brightness down. Go to the main menu. This is it with the Note 9. So again, these are just very, very quick impromptu comparisons that you can see. Both are very bright displays. If I turn it up, it gives me the warning. Again, I'm not using the same wallpaper. These are just very quick impromptu comparisons. And I mean, this is looking sharp. This is looking bright and vibrant. I'm digging it. Back of the centerpiece. This is where the money's at. The triple camera system. What you're looking at is very similar to what they did with the P20 Pro. 40 megapixels, which can downscale to 10 megapixels, where you can have high resolution or faster shutter speed with more bigger pixels. F1.8 with optical image stabilization. It's crazy, right? And then you've also got the crazy ×5 optical zoom with the 8 megapixel sensor. But again, like I said, I respect monochromatic photography, but they got rid of the monochromatic sensor and they put an ultra wide. Thank you, Huawei. You listened. Now this makes it arguably one of the most versatile and flexible camera systems that you can find on a flagship phone right now. So the front facing camera, I think, is 20 megapixels, if I remember right, 20 megapixels. But I'll put an annotation if I'm wrong, but I think the front facing camera is 20 megapixels, sharp as well. I hope they fixed the video stabilization on there. I don't think there's any high frame rate video in 4K, but you do get improved super slow motion mode, where you do have automatic sensing as well. Seen it before on other flagship devices. It's great to have it here. Man, honestly, there is so much that I can talk about this phone that I've talked about already that I probably missed. You all know everything about their neural processing, the dual ISP, the AI technology that they have in their camera, where it's actually able to tell you whether judging a scene, whether you need an ultra wide angle camera or what scene detection that you're getting. So again, this is not anything in terms of a full comprehensive impressions. It's just a quick unboxing. I'm trying to get my thoughts together to see if I've missed anything. Let me know in the comments section below if I'm able to get hands-on, what you would like to see. Would it be one of my ultimate camera comparisons on the channel? What phone would you want it to go against? Would it be the iPhone XS? Would it be the Note 9? Would it be the Google Pixel 3? What phone do you want to see this phone go pound to pound with when it comes to the camera? Because arguably, what they're bringing to the table, there is a lot to be excited about. There's a lot to be excited about as a complete package. And wow. I've not been excited for a while compared to the Note 9 on any other product. This is a beast of a phone. So this is my impressions. Again, I'm your host Ben from the Lover of Tech channel. Big shout out to my man Damien for helping me out get the unboxing done. Hopefully I can get more hands-on with this product. Stay tuned on the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Again, if I've missed anything, do not be shy to call me out. Let's have a discussion in the comment section below. This was just a quick unboxing. Again, I'm signing out. Peace. So yes, this is my man Damien Wilde. I'm gonna have his channel linked in the description below, as well as his social media on Twitter. It was him that hooked up the unboxing for the P20 Pro, man. I appreciate it. Say hi to the Lover of Tech family. Yes, boy. Appreciate it, man. Guys, that was just a quick unboxing of the P20 Pro. That's my man Damien. Go check him out. Definitely show him love. Go follow him. He does great work. And stay tuned on the channel. There's gonna be more coming